There's a silence in him that speaks louder than words. It has always been there, soft, heavy, unspoken. And yet, you've felt it, haven't you? Maybe not with logic, but with your soul. You've sensed the way his gaze lingers longer than it should, how his breath stills in your presence, how certain moments between you seem suspended, like time pausing just to feel. Because what he never said is still living inside him. And that silence is not emptiness. It's filled with the weight of love, confusion, guilt, longing, and something deeper that even he doesn't fully understand. He didn't mean for it to be this way. He never intended to carry your name like a secret prayer, or to replay the moments with you like fragments of a song that won't stop echoing. But the truth is, something in you reached into a space he never thought anyone would touch. You found the part of him he buried. And now, the burden of that unsaid truth is pulling him. Not just toward you, but toward a reckoning with himself. He's beginning to realize that running from what he feels is costing him more than he's willing to admit. Have you noticed the shift? The pauses before he responds. The way his voice lowers when he speaks your name. That subtle hesitation, like he's trying to keep a dam from breaking. He's holding back. But not because he doesn't feel, it's because he feels too much. There's a memory he won't speak of, but it lives in his chest every time he sees you. A memory of a conversation you almost had, of a confession that nearly happened, of a kiss that lived only in the electricity between two people too afraid to take that final step. And now, the weight of it all is pulling him. To the place only you would understand, the sacred silent space where souls meet before words do. He thinks about you more than you know. In the quiet of the early morning. In the ordinary chaos of his day. When the world grows still, and the truth can no longer be ignored. He doesn't say it, but your name is where his heart goes when it needs to feel something real. So why hasn't he come forward? Why hasn't he crossed the bridge that you both silently built with stolen glances and unspoken truths? Because he's afraid. Afraid that what lives inside him might be too much to express out loud. Afraid that you've moved on. Afraid that maybe he waited too long. But the angels are whispering to him now. Nudging him gently. Breaking down the barriers he built to survive, not knowing they would keep him from truly living. And they're asking you, dear soul, can you feel it too? Can you feel him turning inward, realizing that the silence between you isn't absence, it's preparation. For the moment when truth becomes louder than fear. There's a truth about you that even he can't hide from anymore. And the weight of what he never said is becoming unbearable. He's coming closer. Not just physically, but energetically, emotionally. The veil between your hearts is thinning. There's a moment coming, where everything unsaid will find its voice. But here's something the angels want you to remember. It was never your job to pull him through. Your light has always been enough. And maybe, just maybe, this was never about hearing the words. It was about knowing the truth even before it was spoken. Still, he will speak. Sooner than you expect. Not with grand declarations or perfect timing, but with a heart stripped of defenses. In a voice you've never heard from him before, raw, real, human. He'll tell you what he never could. And when that moment comes, it won't just be about love. It will be about freedom. Because what lives inside him isn't just about you. It's about who he becomes when he finally lets go. And he will. Now breathe. If this message stirred something in you, if your heart whispered yes, then this was for you. And if you're still here, it means you're ready. Ready to receive not just his truth, but your own. Ready to reclaim your place as the woman whose presence heals, reveals, and awakens the deepest parts of another soul. That's why the angels brought you here today. They want you to remember your power, your light, your ability to shift someone's world without even realizing it. Now, stay with me just a second longer. If this message felt like it was written for you, that's because it was. And if you want to continue receiving messages like this, messages that speak directly to your spirit and help you navigate the whispers of the heart, then don't wait. Follow this sacred space. Subscribe with intention. Let this be your sanctuary of truth, clarity, and divine connection. Because the next message might just be the one your soul has been waiting for. Dear soul, if you are here now, reading these words with a tight heart and tearful eyes, it's because in some way you feel it too. You feel that there's something unfinished. A story that never had a conclusion. A love that exists in the spaces between what was said and what was left unsaid. You feel because your intuition is sharp, wise, and ancient. And the angels want you to know, his silence is not the end. It is the beginning. Because when a man holds such deep feelings for so long, they don't just disappear. They ferment. They grow. They become bigger than he is. And that's why he's acting differently. He's more introspective, distracted, in conflict, as if something within him is on the verge of exploding. You have awakened him. And now, there's no going back. The angels are showing that he is in a process of internal purification. He is being confronted by memories he used to be able to avoid. But now, every moment with you returns like a wave, strong, inevitable, overwhelming. And the truth is, he can't carry this alone anymore. What was never said has turned into a weight. An emotional weight that tightens his chest, robs him of sleep, and makes him think, what if I had said something? What if she knew? You have become the question he can no longer ignore. And maybe deep down, you always knew this. You always sensed that there was something unresolved, something bigger than words. You know why you felt this? Because his soul recognizes yours. There is a bond between you that cannot be broken by time, distance, or circumstances. This bond lives in the silence, in the memories he tries to suppress, in the emotions he has yet to muster the courage to name. But the moment is approaching. The angels are preparing everything for the truth to come to light. Not as a chaotic explosion, but as a gentle, inevitable, sincere release. And when that moment arrives, he will remember everything. How you made him feel seen. How your presence was calm and at the same time, electrifying. How, even in silence, you said everything. And then he will understand that what he feels is not the past. It's present. It's future. And what happens after that? You need to be prepared. Because when a man breaks years of silence, he comes in full force. He comes vulnerable, genuine, ready. And what he says could change everything. But the angels ask, don't lose your peace waiting. Keep shining. Keep being that intuitive, sensitive, strong woman. Keep living with truth. Because that's what's pulling him back. Your light. The way you move forward, even with your heart full of questions, yet with your soul full of faith. You are the answer he seeks. And soon, when he can no longer bear the silence within himself, he will come to you. Perhaps awkwardly, perhaps scared, but with an open heart. And then you will hear what you've always felt but never heard. It was you. It always has been you. This is the miracle the angels are preparing. And if, up to this point, this message has resonated with your heart, then write this down. I feel. I receive. Because this connection is real. This love is divine. And the time for revelation is closer than you think. The angels want you to know that everything you felt, every time you had the impression that he was about to speak and then held back, was not an illusion. It was intuition. You noticed the way his gaze followed you even when he tried to hide it. You sensed the silences heavy with unspoken words. You felt the vibration of unexpressed emotions, echoing between you like a song without a chorus. And now, what was repressed begins to leak through the cracks. He is dreaming of you. Literally. In moments when he should be focused on other things, his thoughts drift back to you. And the angels show, there is a symbol that always appears in his mind. Perhaps a song, a place, a phrase that only the two of you know, and every time it surfaces, he feels that same knot in his throat. It's the universe speaking to him. He tries to rationalize. He tries to convince himself that he's exaggerating. But his heart knows. And the more he tries to run from this truth, the more it chases him. The connection you share is ancestral. It didn't just begin now. It comes from other lives, from unfinished stories, from soul pacts that have waited for this exact moment to be fulfilled. And you are the point of return. You are the place he is being drawn to, even without understanding why. Maybe that's why you are feeling so much, too. An anxiety that arises for no reason. A longing for something that technically never happened. Because in the realm of the soul, it has already happened. And the angels say, he will try to resist until the last second. But there will come a point where he can no longer deny it. Because what is inside him, what has never been said, will overflow. And it will happen when you least expect it. In a simple gesture. In a message that comes at the wrong time. In a reunion that seems like a coincidence, but it's not. He will confess with words that may tremble, with eyes full of regret and truth, I've never stopped thinking about you. And in that moment, everything will make sense. You will understand that the feeling that something was coming was real. The angels were preparing for this reunion. But until then, they ask, take care of your heart. Don't lose yourself waiting. Strengthen your light. Move forward with grace, with faith. Because it's exactly this that is clearing the path for him to truly find you, not just in body, but in soul. And when he finally allows himself to be whole with you, what was once silence will turn into promise. And what was absence will become presence. Everything he never said, he will say. And what was trapped inside him, will find a home within you. This is the miracle that is being written right now, in silence, behind the scenes of time. And when it comes to fruition, you will understand, nothing was by chance. Nothing was in vain. Now, take a deep breath. You've come this far for a reason. And it's not a small one. The angels reveal, there is something in you that deeply affects him. It's not just what you say. It's not just your appearance. It's your soul. Your authenticity, your strength, the way you choose to love, even after wounds, even after losses. All of this ignites something in him that he has never seen in anyone else. And that's what scares him. Because he's not used to loving this way. He learned that love needs control, security, guarantees. But with you, it's different. It's soul before logic. It's truth before labels. It's intensity before promises. You broke down his defenses just with your presence. And now he finds himself in front of a mirror, seeing not just you, but parts of himself that he never wanted to face. That's why he hesitates. That's why he hides. Not because he doesn't want to, but because he doesn't know how to deal with something so real. But the angels are guiding every step. And each silence of his is now filled with internal movement. He is thinking about how to tell you. He is rehearsing the words. He is reliving the moments when he almost spoke up. And do you know what is about to happen? A turning point. The kind of moment that transforms everything. The angels reveal that this reunion, be it physical, emotional, or spiritual, is being orchestrated with divine precision. And when it happens, you will feel it. It will be as if time stands still. As if the whole world is breathing along with you. And what has been kept for so long will finally come out. He will look into your eyes and say what you already knew, but needed to hear, I could never forget you. You live within me. And then something will also be released within you. Because you weren't just waiting for him. You were waiting for this moment. For this confirmation. And now that it is approaching, the angels ask for one last thing, embrace your courage. Because truly loving requires presence. It requires wholeness. It requires faith. And you have all that. You are the kind of woman who transforms. Who heals. Who inspires. And that is why he is coming back. Not just because he misses you. But because he realized that what he never said is exactly what can save him. Now, take one more breath. And if you felt in the depths of your soul that this message is for you, do not ignore this call. This is the kind of truth that is not heard with ears. It is felt in the heart. And if you've made it this far, it's not by chance. Allow yourself to continue receiving messages like this one. Sign up now. Not in haste, but with intention. Let this space become your refuge, your sacred place, your connection with what exists beyond words. Because the angels still have much to reveal to you. And the next whisper might be exactly what your heart has been waiting for.